Hey friends, GATORMOM here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. Today we're packing up the Wallace NIK bag for travel. All right, so this weekend I am heading out of town for the weekend with my mom to kind of visit some family and celebrate one of my family members getting married, a little kind of bachelorette party. So I'm going up Thursday to Sunday. So I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, just 3 short nights, 4 days, and I'm going to pack my entire suitcase and everything that I need inside this NIK bag. This size here can be used, to my understanding, to my guess, haven't actually traveled with it yet, but used as a personal item. So I'm not actually gonna purchase a carry-on. I'm gonna use this as my personal item carry. On the airplane, I will take some pictures, I'll share over on Instagram and let you know how it fits in the seat in front of me and all that fun stuff, but I don't think that there's gonna be a problem at all. So today I'm gonna pack it up for my trip, show you how I have it packed up, how I'm going to pack it up. But first I want to kind of go through the NIK just a little bit for those of you that might be familiar or might not be familiar with the pockets and whatnot. And then I will pack it up so that you can see how things can fit inside. All right, so like I mentioned earlier in the week, I did also just get the large Metro Tote Deluxe. So I feel like it is a kind of a good comparison to the NIK. I actually think the large Metro Tote might end up holding a little bit more than this. So if that's like a comparison that you guys might be interested in, let me know. I can do that kind of when I get back from my trip. Maybe when I unpack this bag, I can pack the same stuff in there or something like that. But first impressions, I think the NIK is a great bag. It is designed so well, and funny enough, it actually wasn't one that caught my eye when Wallace initially released it. I just didn't love kind of the look of these outside pockets. I was like, I'm just kind of a classic Metro bag kind of gal. I don't know that I need this in my life. But in searching for a bag that could pack really well as a personal item, but also hold like toiletries and clothes and maybe an extra pair of shoes for a longer weekend trip, this was the one that a ton of you recommended. And then really kind of starting looking at the bag, I was like, you know what, this could be a really, really good option. When I got it and I opened it up, I like quickly realized what the fuss was all about, because it is such a good travel bag and I haven't even used it yet, and I can just tell that it's going to be. So the bag here, obviously, as you can see by the way that I'm holding it, has sewn in tote straps. They have like the leather kind of trim here at the top of the bag. They are a really nice drop length on me. I think it's super comfortable. The bag also comes with the optional crossbody like messenger strap here. And I will say that with a bag this size, I probably will end up carrying it on my shoulder a good bit, but if I need to be hands-free for any reason in the airport, I love that it does have the option for me to wear a crossbody. So obviously I'm pretty short. I'm like 5 foot nothing, and this is not near on the longest setting that it could go on. And it's comfortable on me. I feel like it's thin enough of a profile, even when I pack it up, that it's not gonna look quite as massive on me as like the large Metro Tote might look if you pack that baby up really full. So I don't know, I think it's gonna carry like really, really well. On this side of the bag here, you do actually have 2 like water bottle or bottle type pockets, which I think is gonna be really convenient for going around the airport. Can slip a bottle here on this side, maybe like some snacks or something on this side, or even if you had a longer wallet. So I love that about this bag, because there's not a lot of Wallace bags that have exterior pockets like this. I mean, maybe like their backpacks, but not a lot of tote bags for sure. Looking at the back of the bag here, you do have one small like cell phone or like a slip pocket right here. It goes pretty deep, it goes really deep actually, down into the bag. I would say it goes pretty much all the way down to here, which would be great for like a longer like travel type wallet if you needed to. And then you do have a snap closure here in this large pocket in the back. That is perfect for your trolley luggage sleeve. So if you were carrying this in addition to like a rolling luggage suitcase, you can easily plop this on top. If you weren't doing that, like I won't be this coming weekend, for example, I will just have this as like an extra pocket on the back of the bag. Turning the bag around to the front, you have that same slip pocket right here, kind of behind this Wallace logo. So it mirrors that same pocket in the back. And then you have these two huge zip pockets, which are going to be fantastic to pack with. It's gonna be awesome. I plan on carrying like a small, I can't decide actually if I want it to do like a small fanny pack, if I wanna just do a small crossbody for the weekend or what I'm gonna use, but hopefully whatever I choose will fit in this front pocket right here. Or I might just put that on top. I don't know, we'll see. I'll show you obviously in a second how I pack it. But I think this pocket here would be plenty big for like a book or toiletries or maybe even like a small iPad. You can really, really use this for a lot of different things. So you have not one, but you have two of those pockets here on the front. Looking down here at the inside of the bag, it opens up nice and wide, and I love the organization on the inside of this. I cannot wait to show you how I pack it up. You do have one like market pouch here that comes with the NIK. It is comparable to the medium size, I believe, in the set of 3 like that come with the large Metro. Here, let me make sure I'm not making a liar of myself. I have it right here in front of me. Yes, it is like the medium size that come in the large Metro pouch or Metro bag, like the set of 3. So this one here is comes with the bag, and then you have the little leash on the inside of the bag here that you can attach it to. But the inside has so much organization. You actually have a laptop sleeve back here that has a snap closure, and you have the traditional MZ Wallace pocket. And then on the other side of the bag, you have 2 more pockets, and these are pretty large. Like I think you would easily be able to slip like a pouch in here or a pair of shoes or however you wanted to organize it, but you have 2 of those there that are both leather trimmed. So the inside is it's just really big and well designed. All right, so there's a quick run through of the NIK. Let's go ahead and put the camera down so that I can show you exactly how I ended up packing it up. All right, so I actually just got back from my weekend away, and I thought it would be the perfect time to unpack this bag and show you exactly how I had it packed up for the past couple of days. If you hear anything in the background, we have crazy kids at the moment. We have piano practice happening and all the things, so it might be a little bit more noisy than it usually is. So I went away for 3 nights and roughly 4 days. Everything that I needed was packed up inside this NIK bag. It did fit underneath the seat in front of me, so I did not have to pay for a carry-on. This was a personal item. I was able to carry this, and then in addition to this, I did have a small sling bag on. I actually used the Mina Bay fanny pack. I will put a picture of it here just to kind of show you guys which one I used. I was able to use it in addition to this flying. On our way back, the flight attendant or the person that checks you in for the flight did make me stick it on the inside of the bag just because this was my personal item, so it was fine. I just unzipped it and kind of stuck it up here in the top and it was fine. But those were the 2 bags that I brought for the weekend. So how did I have this packed? Right here in the front, you do have one kind of open pocket, and down in here I just slipped my eyeglasses. They fit perfectly in there. It kind of almost made like a little bit of a crevice, like it's like a little bit tight here, and then as you put your hand down, there's so much room down here. So I think it's just kind of like the way that I had the bag packed. My mom got me this little charm while we were traveling together, and on the back of it, it actually has like a little purse on it. She's so cute. So I naturally put that right there as soon as she gave it to me. Little hair clip here that I used the weekend. In these front 2 pockets, this one here, I actually have all of my charging cords, some Post-its for my planner. I also have down in here just pens, highlighters. I have my earbuds. Yes, those are still tucked down in here. This was like kind of my electronic pocket, if you will. I couldn't really find a pouch that fit well down inside this pocket. But everything just loosely put in here was fine. I was able to grab out whatever charger that I needed, and it was totally fine. Over here in this pocket, I have a couple of overflow toiletry items that did not fit inside my toiletry pouches that I'll show you here in a second. I just have my deodorant. I have my facial like moisturizer and sunscreen. These are the only 2 products that I use on my face every single day. I don't use any type of like makeup or face cream or foundation or anything like that. I just use the two of these kind of mixed together. It's a tinted like SPF and then a tinted moisturizer. So yeah, I use those two every single day. And they were a little bit too tall for my cosmetic bag, so that's why I just decided to put them here. And then I have my face wipes down in there as well. So that's all I had inside this front pocket. I really didn't need too much extra because I have so much packed down on the inside of this bag. In these two side pockets, I actually don't have anything right now in this other one over here. But in this one, I had a bunch of snacks, and I still have snacks in here. I have a beef stick, some cashews. It's kind of like my snack pocket, a granola bar. And then I think that's it. No? Oh, yeah, of course. Gummy bears that are almost gone, that I ate on the plane. Moving on here to the back of the bag, I did not have a need for this luggage or trolley sleeve section, so I do have it zipped down here at the bottom. The only thing I kept back here was my notebook from time to time, which I actually have packed in here at the moment, and the book I was reading. I read this Colleen Hoover book over the weekend, November 9th. I finished it, and it is so good. I'm a big Colleen Hoover fan, as you guys probably know from seeing all the different books in my videos, but this one might, dare I say, it might be one of my favorites by her. I don't know. It was incredible. It was really good. So done with that one. I could have definitely put more back here in this back pocket if I needed to, but I have the inside packed pretty full and I didn't have a need to put much anything else in there. And I don't have anything down in this pocket, but there's so much room. Like even with the bag packed as tight as it is on this main compartment, you still have a lot of room in these exterior pockets, which I really appreciate about this bag. If you didn't want to travel with an additional small sling or crossbody or anything like that, you could easily throw things like your wallet and hand sanitizer and lotion on all of that kind of down in these pockets. I had all of those on me in that separate bag, but like I said, you have plenty of room in this bag that you wouldn't really need that additional small crossbody. I just knew I needed it for the weekend, so I had everything in there. All right, moving on into the big bulk of the bag, you have two zipper pulls here. The zippers are nice and smooth, and this is how I have it packed up. Right here in this little kind of open cavity, if you will, I did throw my headband that I wore off and on over the weekend. I put my eyeglasses up here from time to time. I also carried with me a very light jacket. And at one point I was able to even roll that and stick that right here, but I had it kind of on me most of the time. So have a little bit more room right here in this little section, but I decided to pack it with 2 packing cubes. And let me tell you, I tried it a couple of different ways. I tried it with the packing cubes, without the packing cubes, using different size packing cubes, and these worked out the best. I'm not gonna go ahead and open them or anything like that. These are from Target. I will link them if you guys want them. They're not anything special, but they are some of the nicer quality ones that I've seen. In this smaller one here, I just have socks, extra sports bra, extra bra, underwear, that kind of stuff in this, and I actually didn't even really need the whole thing. I kind of had it folded. And then inside this one, I want to say it's kind of like the medium size packing cube. It's pretty big. I had in here, oh my gosh, I can't even remember now. Let me unzip it actually, after I just said I wasn't gonna unzip it. And at least look at what I had in here. I had packed down in here 1, 2, 3, 4 shirts, a pair of jeans, and a pair of pants, and a lightweight kind of shirt, loungewear that I wore to bed. All of that was folded down inside that cube perfectly. Once you took out those packing cubes in there, the only pockets that are left is the laptop sleeve back here in the back, and I have my notebook slash planner slash life organizer inside there, and I also have my iPad Pro. This is the 12.9 inch, I believe, the larger one, and then my Apple Pencil just kind of sticks there on top of there, and this kept it nice and protected. I didn't even have it in a sleeve or anything like that, since this pocket here was nice and padded. Turning the bag around, last but not least, in these 2 pockets right here in the front of the bag, I decided to use an old pair of Lily Jade packing cases, And this small one here, these cases are so good. I've had actually this set for a really long time. They come in a set of 3. You have a small, the medium, and then one that's even bigger, and it also comes with a wristlet, but all of them are clear fronted and then they're solid on the back. But this one here, I just have all of my makeup kind of down in there. And then over here in this medium size one, I have the rest of my toiletries. So this is all of my skincare, my lotions, some hair stuff, and more kind of facial sprays. It's like all my skincare, hair oils, all of that kind of stuff. And it fits really well down inside this like medium pouch. I can see everything and it fits in here just perfectly. All right, I'll give you one last look at what the inside of this bag looks like, because that's everything that I have inside. It packed up so well for the weekend. I highly recommend it. If you want to see a video comparing kind of the NIK packed up versus the large Metro versus maybe the box tote like I mentioned earlier, I think after using this bag, unpacking this bag, I think that would be a really great video actually. So there you have it. That is how I had it packed for the weekend. All right, I think that does it for today's video. I sure hope it was helpful for those of you that were interested in the MZ Wallace NIK bag and seeing a quick review and how the bag packs up for travel. I'm so excited to use it this coming weekend, and I'll be sure to kind of share a little bit of my travels over on Instagram so that you can see more of the ins and outs of this bag being used. I will also have my MZ Wallace link down below, pinned in the comments as well as in the description box, should you guys want to shop any MZ Wallace. I really appreciate it. Anytime you guys use my affiliate link, it really helps support my channel. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you soon. Bye.